Hello, everybody. It is Soul Gem season at this point. Just wrapped up the season here. Had a pretty good one. It was the first time in a while I hit the 10,000 mark for the season score. But you'll notice in the description that, not in the description, but the picture for this here shows two 10 packs. Well, I got the 10 pack, of course, for the season, winning season progression. However, I also got a 10 pack for being my 3-year anniversary. Now, unfortunately, when I was trying to take a picture of it, I accidentally snapped off the dang thing and accidentally redeemed it. So what I've done here is I have saved it just above here, the Captain Marvel cover for the progression 2,000 points in the sim. But just to show you off real quick what I got out of that particular 10 pack from Storm, Thanos, Human Torch, Patch, Wolverine, 3-star Hulk, Hawkeye, Thor, Human Torch, Gamora, and another 2-star Thor. These are the ones here I've been holding on to because I got a grip of Doc Ock covers that I may have to acquiesce and recruit him. I'm still on the fence about that. And then there's a random beast cover I'm going to be chasing here to get to. But with that in mind here, I'm going to go ahead and start diving in to the actual goodies that I picked up here. I was kind of do a quick sweep as always. Those elites we're going to be opening up here in a bit. 34 heroics, one more 10 pack, so one of two. 7 legendary covers acquired throughout the time, including one just today for having championed my Red Hulk. I'm so stoked to have that done. Another champion 4-star, so I'm starting to get into that territory where I can do a little bit of damage. My 4-star cat fight, combined arms, foul play, fight and fight, flight test, which is the new Riri Williams, very cool. Taco Vault, the Hunt, Team Cap. I should have redeemed some of the Team Cap and Team Iron Man ones earlier, but for now, let's do like what we always do. We're going to start with those silver tokens here, the elite tokens. I'm not going to bother with the standard with you guys, you know that. Alright, and of course, as always, I will not be redeeming the tacos at all because I use those for random health packs, which has helped out a few times this last season here. We're just going to quickly go through all of these 75 elite tokens. Alright. Hope everybody's been having a good new year so far. It's been fun, I suppose you could say. Oh, that's a 3-star Thanos. I could use that. So we tend to get a lot of 2-star junk in here. That's just what happens. And that's fine. That might be the one that I need. Beast. I had 12 covers in him there, and that green one was a duplicate that we saw earlier. But that yellow one I just got might have been the one I needed to make it happen. There's another level for Loki. So many of these here. I know this probably takes up the majority of the time here. But, you know, I figured this is... I tend to be sharing my goods here. Maybe you folks have a few special polls that you really like. Maybe put down in the comments below. Let's have some fun and see what you got there if you want. Like maybe just put down what was your 10 pack for the season, for instance. That'd be kind of cool to know. I have another buddy of mine that plays it. He actually does a post in the MPQ forums every season, which is always a lot of fun. People look forward to that. And then I just piggyback and link it here. Probably you're seeing this now because you saw my link in his stupid post. He also has a series of YouTube videos that he's putting together a model Millennium Falcon, and he's cursing pretty much the entire time. That's actually mildly entertaining. Some more levels for some 3 stars. Another level for 3 stars. Hunting for Rocket Groot. So this is the day after the Super Bowl 51, and yes, I'm pretty sure you all have seen the trailers. Definitely looking forward to Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I'm surprised I like the Guardians of the Galaxy as much as I do, considering I'm kind of going back old school. I remember the original Guardians of the Galaxy were the ones I used to read, back where they were actually like thousands of years in the future. And you got a lot of pieces of old school Marvel Universe in their timeline. It was interesting in this last season here. I agonized over how many slots to pick up, because I always like to have some hero points in reserve. And it cost me right now 1,000 hero points to open up a new slot. I eventually did roster Gwenpool at the end of that. This is not a goddamn Doc Ock. I feel like I'm going to have to roster him. That's the problem. As you can see, I have about 2,800 worth of coin, which is great because I had less than that when I was worried about rostering her, and I managed to get up enough, about $2,000, and I still kept going. So really, I don't know what the heck I was worried about. Roster her and keep going. I agonized way too much. Now I might just have to put Doc Ock, and unless I get some serious 4-star, 5-star love going on in here. I still don't have a 5-star Strange, actually. Who knows? Maybe I'll get one here with one of these tokens. We'll see. Yeah, 3 years I've been playing this here. Just happened to cross over that marker, about 2 weeks ago, week and a half ago. A lot of stuff has changed about this fun little game. I mean, it was fun then too, but they really started to sharpen and get stuff together. I mean, the idea of there being seasons is a crazy thing. The pay to play, they had certain events where you could pay a certain amount of hero points for the pleasure of playing in that particular thing. I kind of wish they would bring that back. That might eliminate a few things. Some people would actually do that, I think. It's in Black Widow, got that. One of the things I still... God dang, another Doc Ock cover. Jeez. It's like the universe or this game trying to tell me something. But one of the things I miss still, the environment tiles. Don't get me wrong, I really like the team-up tiles, and the team-up concept is still a good thing. But the environmental tiles that made all the different arenas have a little something different to contribute. I really like those. Made 1-star and 3-star Storm absolute monsters. Was the way that their powers were. It didn't used to eliminate team-up tiles. It used to eliminate environment tiles, and some of them in certain areas they were just killer, like the jungle or the desert, where to generate so much green you'd be killing the board for days. Oh, cool. That was those. I'm not going to bother with the standard. I'm not going to worry you guys about that. We're going to go to the far end here and start opening up some of these tokens from the Civil War event. I was very grateful for my team. I did a bit of that myself, and I tried to pull my weight, but we got the 3 roll covers, which is exactly what I needed to get him leveled up and champed, and I did that just this last weekend here. But yeah, I don't imagine we're going to get a whole lot out of these tokens here. I'd be surprised if I get anything really, even a 3-star character out of these vaults here. I never really care much for. Oh, see, I'm surprised. I got plenty of She-Hulks. I'm surprised to get any at all. But yeah, I've never been a really fan of this vault situation here. I've always liked the traditional token pulls. Well, there's division. See, I say something and I complain, and then, hello, there's a little something there. 3 in a row. I'll be darned. So you're saving the sweet tokens. Okay, got a couple team caps, because yes, dabble a little bit in that too. Kate Bishop, I've avoided rostering her, but people are saying that maybe I should. So I'm surprised I got a 4-star out of this. Last one for team cap. So if any of you guys are long-time players, maybe you can share with us, what do you miss about the earlier times of the game? True healing, that was never a thing back in the day. You healed, that was it. You healed. You didn't have this burst healing like what OBW has now. It used to be that she healed you permanently, and you could play for a long time without using health packs. Of course, back then you only had a maximum of 5 health packs that you could regenerate. Fight and flight now. Got a couple tokens out of this. I don't expect a whole heck of a lot out of these ones either, but you never know. Oh, there's another level for KK. Good for KK. Foul play. I'm a big fan of Howard the Duck. Sort of been a thing in my family for a long time. Family favorite character. It's even my dad's nickname is Duck. Because for a very brief time he worked as a Marvel artist in the mid-late 70s. Some convention made a print error, and they labeled him as Duck Steve Adams. So he's been family name is Duck ever since. But he's kind of got this humor thing that a lot of folks don't get. Really, truly, it's an appreciated thing in my family. I'm going to be chasing some beast covers here. And the Starfalls, and more of him. I'm getting a few 3 stars out of this there. It seems like they're dropping a little bit more than I remember they used to. I remember it used to take me forever to get freaking 3-star tokens. In fact, 3-star Magneto was the first one I ever received out of a silver token. And I dropped them thinking I would never get them again. Again, those early days. All right, come on. See, another 3 stars. KK's getting some levels out of this. As of course, I'll be posting the link to my roster down below. So you can see what I've got there so far. And nice thing about it is it's timed. So I've been doing it once a season shortly after I do this video here post-season. And then you guys can check out just the difference in how my characters have been leveled over the from one season to the next. Oh, look, it's Ragnarok. Oh, another guy that I have not rostered. There's still a couple of 3 stars that I have not, and I refuse to. Before we start getting to these 5 stars, I forgot that I had a Venom Bomb. Huh. Legendary heroic. All right, so let's do these heroic ones. There's a lot of them. We'll do the 34 and then the one other 10 pack. Since I already showed you guys the reveal of the first 10 pack. Oh, it was so frustrating. I'm trying to take a screenshot and I messed it up. That's how I accidentally had that go off there. And didn't mean to redeem the darn thing. I wanted to save it for now. So you can see there I'm at 66th level here. Will I have enough to go up another rank here? That's the question. Itchy nose tonight. Trying to burn through these as fast as we can. So Falcon is getting a bit of an update there, that 3-star Falcon, to the point that that purple will actually be doing a little bit of damage. And having a little cheaper to throw off, and gives a little less of those shield tiles. But it does some damage now, so we'll see how that works out here. Be interesting to see. Oh, a 4-star Ant-Man. I'll have to take a look here, see if that's the one I needed. It took me about 5 tries to use my current Ant-Man to beat Jean Grey in the 5-star DDQ, or 4-star DDQ. But it got me the token. That was cool. Happened earlier today. The day after the season ended. Well, I guess technically it's yesterday, because I'm doing this after midnight my time. So technically it's Tuesday right now. But since I haven't gone to bed yet, it's still Monday in my mind. It's fun to do these digital unboxing, as I keep calling it there. Again, always wowed by the unboxing videos. However, I've found a couple of them to be useful. I was wondering which of those monthly subscription boxes to possibly get back into, especially since Loot Crate has not been all that inspiring in the last year or so. Especially since Funko Pop figures has their own monthly subscription crates, and it seems kind of pointless. It was kind of fun to be able to receive those every once in a while in the Loot Crate, but they don't do them anymore. There's just not enough variety, it seems. In the Nerd Block, I watched somebody open those up. I was like, okay, this is useful for me. I'm actually glad somebody did have an unboxing video for some of these, so I could see kind of what's in there, and it just doesn't seem like it's worth it for the cost anymore. Here comes the 10-pack, guys. And gals. You know, I'm not discriminating. I'm saying guys in the general sense. Deadpool. 2-star. Getting a lot of Vision covers, it seems, this time around. Which is fine. He was one of the last ones I've put in there. I still haven't championed him yet. Blade. That was those. So now we get to... Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoa, what's going on here? Alright. We're going to open up the Hail to the King, because we did good. 10% chance we'll get a Black Panther. And we didn't get one. But I may be able to use that Scotty cover. Ooh, look at that. Alright there. Now I'm going to open the 7 tokens here. And then I'm going to dump the rest into of my command points into these here. In fact, I'm going to get at least one more Legends out of it here, and then the rest into the Classic Legends. Oh, look at that! It's Spider-Woman. I have her. I'm not too impressed so far, but you know, this whole Pokemon type game, there's X-Force. Now I'm going to be racing to champion him up here, because I don't want to dump the cover. Oh, look at that. Another 4-star. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's one. It's a champ level for Thing, because he's one of my champed 4-stars. And another champ level for her, because again, she's a champ 4-star. I'm down with that. Alright. Electra, a lot of folks find her useless, but I find her fun. Oh boy, I have a feeling I'm going to be racing him too. Boy, and I don't have a lot of ISO left after having champed my Red Star, or Red Hulk, that is. Well, I'm going to go ahead and spend one latest Legends. Yes, I do. What do I get? Alright, 4-star Blade. Don't have very many of him. Now let's get the rest of these classic legends, because really, again, I'm looking for 4 stars. If I get a 5-star, alright, fine. It's more of a pain in my butt than anything else. Wilson Fisk, that's not too shabby. See, there's another Kate Bishop. I've thrown away covers of her in the past a couple times. I'm wondering... Medusa. Now, there's a great support character right there. Star-Lord. Another level for him, because I have him. Loving his improvements. Speaking of 4-star improvements, Mr. Fantastic's probably come up here. And he's got some improvements that they made to him this time around. Let's see how that works out. Yeah, geez, boy, oh boy. Some of these guys really needed it here, huh? Professor X, alright. Another champ level for Wolvie. Another one of Winter Soldier. Champ level for Carnage. What a great Scarecrow. Nobody likes going up against Carnage. Defensively, he's a great character. Another champ level for Wolvie. A lot of... well, I'll say a lot. At least 3 of those Kingpin ones so far. So here's a 5-star. Alright. The very first 5-star ever made. A lot of folks like to crap on him, but whatever. Wasp, not all that great, but at least that's one more cover I have of her. Oh, look, it's Totally Awesome Hulk, of whom I will probably never champ. But I think, guys, that does it. I'm just going to do a quick sweep through here. Boy, it takes a while to... Yep, just tacos here. Tacos there. Here a taco, there a taco. Everybody taco. Talking about tacos like Oprah Winfrey. Whatever the hell that means, I don't know. Alright, so let's go through here. That's a lot of rewards to claim. So, of course, what I'm going to do right now... So, is there any... No 1 stars, 2 stars? Let's sell them all off. Yep. Alright, that was helpful. That was a nice little jump into the ISO bin there. But yeah, look at all these. Let's do a quick sweep through. A lot of good 4 stars. Right. And there's a few 3 stars in here. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. But we'll see how I level everybody up and all that jazz here. A few of these will be sold off as well. But yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to have a Doc Ock on my roster. Damn it. So, I mean, look at all these 1, 2, 3, or 5, and I know there's at least another one up there, 6. 6 covers. I may just have to break down and roster him. And I've seen that he has some use. There's a couple of them I just wouldn't have. Sentry I dumped a long time ago because he is a shadow of his former self at best. Those again have been playing a while know that he was a beast and a half. But there we are. So thanks for watching my digital unboxing for my seasonal tokens. Again, if you want to share anything that I've talked about here in the comments down below, feel free to do that, or say some sort of racial epithet or homosexual epithet in the comments. I'm sure that's going to happen here because it's YouTube. It's what we all expect. But thank you for watching. Have a great season.